whole time. But go ahead. Who cares?
Hey, I tell you what, we're up in here, man. This is Moose A Big House, man, for the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We are live at the front page in downtown Indianapolis, man.
Jeezy's Juice.
Hey, I tell you what we got here, man. Tonight, this is kind of cool.
The lead.
So we have the one, the only A Jeezy. What's up, baby?
What's up, Bam? I'm in the building. Life's good.
Yes, all right. Hey, we also got Oscar Kilo. Well, sometimes we call him OK, and that's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do today.
Yeah.
Hey, how we doing, everybody?
Hey, man, I'm proud to see you. And I like that voice, man. I like you have theme music. I've been here since the beginning. I have zero theme music. I want to tell you that.
Yo.
It's hard to find a theme song for a moose. You know what I mean?
I understand. Hey, we also got the league up in here, man. Monski, and Savvy. I only call him that on the radio. What's up now? Are you on over there? Turn that music down, big boy.
You're on.
I'm on. What's good?
It's too loud.
You can't hear yourself?
These guys are too cool, man. You gotta turn the music down.
Yeah, you got to
Talk. You gotta talk louder, man. Look, how you holding the mic like it's a cigar? Come on.
You got the Slav voice up here. It's savvy, baby.
Hey man, I don't understand. You know what we need to do? We need to take this show and post it on his.
Hold on.
But welcome to the Terror Dome.
Yeah, no, we back though. We always in Welcome to the Terror Dome.
All right, hey, I appreciate you. Hey man, I tell you what. Man, tonight's show, what do we even decide to call it? I don't even remember.
Power Trip.
All right, there you go. Power Source. Power
Source.
All right, you know what? It should have been Power Trip. That's good. Hey, I tell you what we're going to talk about.
That'd be the B-side.
We are going to talk about some political stuff, man. Hillary Clinton and all the political activities, man, on the right and the left side.
Hillary is running for president.
I'm just curious, is anyone going to vote for her?
And all I'm saying is she's running. Hey, you know what? What's up with sports right now? Give me the crickets. Because, until the NBA playoffs start,
Dude,
it's kind of,
We had Jordan Spieth.
Well,
yeah.
But
I watched it.
That was
I watched
good
it.
stuff.
You watched it because Tiger was still putting.
I watched it.
Hey, Jordan's a bad dude, man.
I watched it.
Bad dude.
Come on now.
Hey, check this out. We got some. Hey, this is a new series. We got some OK news.
Yeah.
Yes, we got some OK news. And then we also got some crazy stuff. I talked about that. Hey, and a big portion of our show tonight obviously will be about all that police action stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
It's freaking crazy, man.
It's unfortunate, man.
Hey, so I tell you what, this is Moose A Big House, man. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a wedding DJ, right? So I had a little bit of wedding action on Friday. It was a great wedding. The group was from California, and I'm telling you what, we partied. But you know what's getting harder and harder?
What's that?
When you have these mixed race marriages, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So all right. So check this out. The husband and the wife, right, were both Africans.
Wow. So it shows you, man, that the Africans are taking over, man.
Africans,
they'll be the majority.
I tell you what, it's my first African wedding where they're both Africans. And check this out. So obviously both of them had pilgrims on both sides, right? So the playlist was like anything from MC Hammer to, let's say,
the chicken dance.
No chicken dance, but any kind of funk music, right? Any kind of funk music.
George Clinton.
And then like George Strait, you know what I'm saying? And then it was very difficult. So I banged them out with some good funk music, some good old school party music.
Did you get some Ray Charles in there?
No. And so that's silly. And so here's what I did. After that, I played like some Florida Georgia Line and some slow dancing music, and the party got real slow. Then when I came back with the banging music, they jammed, man. That's me. Put it this way.
That's what.
They totally jammed after that. So that was my weekend, man. On Saturday, man, I just chilled out with the children. The middle C went back to his mom's crib.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the seeds, man, of the world, man. Life's good, man.
Hey, man. Hey, Daz. take care of your babies, man.
care of your babies,
you know, spend
man.
some time with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not really all about money. Like, if you don't have no money, that's cool. But go get them and spend some time with them. And ladies, if your dude's not paying, still let him spend some time with him. That, you know what? That's a big deal too. All right, I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm done with it after that. Hey, all right. So Jeezy, how was your weekend, man? You know what? Here's what's weird. I talk to you almost every day. Then after your C's left, crickets, man.
Yeah,
Crickets,
man. You
chirping.
know, you gotta put time in, dog. That should be expected, yo. But yeah, man. Saturday, man. I actually went to Cincinnati, man, and kicked it with my boy Kev, man, and had a little cookout, man. Played a new game, man, new card game called Phase 10. I ain't never heard of it. It's kind of like Uno, but
That's not new.
it's new to me. So
Right.
It's new to me. I ain't never.
It's a lot like Gin Rummy. There's
Yeah,
some other card games like it.
Talk,
It's a dope game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's definitely dope, man. I definitely am. I'm going to somewhere to pick that setup, man. That will be played at the
Literally
friendly confines.
anywhere, Walgreens or CVS,
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
You can go anywhere and get that.
Yeah,
game.
I'm definitely. They will definitely be being played at the friendly confines.
Yeah.
On a side note, they got Phase 10, the dice game, too. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's some brothers in crazy. That the way to gamble. The dice game.
The dice game.
Hey,
So
that-
instead of the cards, they got the joints on the dice.
Right.
Hey, that real cool voice that you barely can hear. that's
Is the thing
That's
turned up?
Monsky, man. That's Monsky Love. What's up, baby?
Monsky's in the building, no doubt, man. Hey, had a great weekend, man. You know, kicked it. Went to a new spot, man. Well, it's not a new spot, but it's
Where?
a new spot for me.
Is it called Phase 10?
Yeah.
Called Blend
Where's it at?
Cigar Bar.
Yeah, there you go.
Up on the north side.
Good job.
I'm a huge fan of Nikki Blaine's, but I assure you, once you go to Blend,
Yeah.
you'll never want to go back to
So
Nikki
so
Blaine's.
basically they got TVs.
Well, they
Well-
have TVs,
So
but you know, Nikki Blaine's is smoky.
Very smoky.
And so when you go in, it's a nice setup. It's nice and bright. And so also,
like
I mean,
Not
but
super
also
bright. Not
they
super bright.
circulate the air every 7 to 10
Really?
minutes, and so there's no smoke whatsoever in the building.
man, that's
Not only that, they have one of the world's largest humidors, walk-in humidors in the world. So they-
you go in there and straight. So the question to you is, Friday, are you available? Are we doing?
Friday, I'm available. I
Yeah,
am
we might
available.
go to Blaze and
Yes.
Blaze up.
Yes.
Blend.
Yeah, that too. I just changed the name of their place.
But yeah, I went there, man, and then went and saw the Fast 7.
How was it?
We
No, we'll definitely get into that here in a minute. And Bruce and Giz.
definitely
No doubt.
get into that.
No
All right,
doubt.
hey, Monsky, hey,
Over.
I definitely appreciate you being here. Now, I'm across the table back to Oscar Kilo. What's up, man?
Hey, how we doing, everybody?
Hey, we call him okay, but he's Oscar
Do
Kilo.
you know Bush? Ain't nothing. Most was like, yeah, Chad is this. I was like, but who was Chad?
You don't even know his name.
I thought,
Yeah,
it was, I thought
it's
it was
Oscar Kilo.
I thought it was Oscar.
Oscar, what's up, baby?
So
How we doing?
So Oscar has nothing to do with your name at all.
No, I'm going to explain it again. So
Did
in
you
the
miss it?
The
I mean, were you not there?
The military phonetic alphabet. O
Yeah.
is Oscar.
Yeah, I get
K
that.
is Kilo.
Yeah.
My nickname in the Army was Overkill, so they named me Oscar Kilo.
I did not get the overkill part.
No.
I love it. I love it.
So now that's where we're at. So, yeah, no, I had a
So, hey, how was it, man? How was your weekend?
my weekend was good. We went up north, visited my wife's family. We had a 1-year-old birthday party.
Why?
And I wanted to kind of side trail down that and say absolutely. So we were up till midnight on Friday decorating for this party, and I'm with you because I kept saying to my sister-in-law, "Oh, this is really important because he's totally going to remember this birthday."
Matter of fact, he'll be sitting there like, yeah, with drool
Yeah, exactly,
in his face.
pounding on the cake and all that, and I'm like, we spent a whole hell of a lot of time.
For him to go, blow out the candle, he like, I have no idea
exactly,
what this is.
what's going on. I just know there's a lot of people.
First important birthday should be like 5.
Right, when you can actually remember it.
5, 10, 13, 16, 18, 21.
Yeah.
And after 21 is 30, 40, 50.
But but it was still. It's always good to see the family. So we got to visit.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I love her family. We have a good time, and we got to visit my family. So it was a good time.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
All right. Also, the league. I'm chewing. That's silly. Also in the league, man, we got Savvy, man. Savvy. Now, folks, I don't know if you know, man. Savvy's a big guy, and he is a bouncer. He's a professional bouncer at this point, which I've been in my life as well when I was a young fellow like Savvy. So, Savvy, how was your weekend, man? I'm going to tell you right now, real quick. I know.
Oh, do we have to say your weekend for the B-side?
Hey, you know what he did, man? This dude shook my hand today and, like, bumped me, like, extra hard. Like, it gave me an attitude a little bit. Like, you know, I like shook his hand and like, you know how brothers, you know, kind of bump you, you know. He like bumped me a little hard, man. I'm like, hold on a second, man. I'm okay. I'm not causing any trouble in here.
But you're a big dude. He just had to establish that.
Is that what it was?
He's in the, you know,
He
he
was
just
trying to
got to, you know, establish
No, but
that.
my hand was on top. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. All right, Savvy, what's going on with you, baby?
Man, you know, I'm at Tiki Bob's, man, doing the bounce in one of the red Tiki shirts. You know, we handle business up in there. You know, you come in, get your drinks. Just don't act the ignorant fool, you know. We'd be more than glad to put you out.
I just want to say that the mic is not omnidirectional, it's direct, right? So since there's no one looking at us, it's nothing. You don't look cool holding the mic like that. So hold it to your mouth, man, so we can hear you. Because, I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, your voice is smooth, but we really can't hear you. Go.
Yeah, like I said, you
Much
know,
better.
It's all good, you know, doing the good business out here at Tiki Bob's, man, you know. If you get a chance, stop in at Tiki Bob's. You know, we got our drink specials and things like that.
I mean, Tiki Bob's is not paying us. Forget them. I mean, we're happy that they involve you, but until they have us there or give us some chicken or something, we're not with all that.
I mean, you know, I can holler at the owners. I'm in good now.
Holler
so,
at 'em.
I mean,
Holler
I can do that without a doubt.
I mean, get the heavy hitters in the building.
I can do that.
All right. Hey, so check us out, man. It's the Heaviest Radio Show, man. We are on Spreaker.com, man. We're also on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram at Heaviest Radio Show. Check us out on Facebook, Heaviest Radio Show. And we're also on Twitter at Heavy
_hitters_.
Yeah, then our phone number is 317-67.
Heavy.
Again, that number is 317-67.
Heavy.
And since Cousin Rob's not here, I don't know the numbers. Does anybody know the numbers?
No.
I mean, we can figure it out.
I don't know
It's
the number.
317-789.
Yeah, of course it is. Hey, so, fellas,
Let's talk about it.
it's political season, right?
Yeah.
What the heck? So on the Democratic side, I got him on the Democratic side, man. We got Hillary Clinton running for office.
Yeah, that's
and
not gonna happen.
she's the only one that's stood up and said, "Yeah, I'm in."
On the Democrat side.
Not right on the Democrat side. Now she's running as like, "Hey, I'm the grandma I'm the grandma that's been there," but she's trying to stay away from the past. What's up?
Staying away from Bill Gate. Blowjob Gate.
Blowjob. And
Yeah.
then she's got to stay away from Benghazi.
Yeah.
Got to stay away from the
episode-
private emails.
The episode where she started crying.
Yeah.
She already said she got a new email address, so she already talked about that.
Right.
Now, how do you guys feel? I mean, and seriously, how you guys feel about her, man, being in the mix, man?
Well, I mean, I think it's good for her to be in the mix. She won't win.
She's not gonna win.
No, I don't think she's going to win.
She's not going to win. If she'd have won, if Barack Obama wouldn't have ran the year he ran,
She would've won.
She would have won.
She got to clean the floor.
Right. But she got exposed.
Yep.
And once you get exposed, you can't return. Once you had the meltdown,
Yeah.
that was it. Like, that's no.
Okay.
You can't cry. You can't have that meltdown. You just can't.
Because if you're a leader like that, you can't be weak. Huh?
Can't
No.
be weak.
Not like that.
All right. So let me ask you this. I mean, all right.
The Republican Party will win this presidential.
So on the Republican Party, man, there's like 5 dudes already.
Right. And I do
as long
want
as the
to
governor from Indiana's not in there,
Right.
we're good.
No, he's not. He's not.
and I do want to point out that not since Harry Truman has any party won, like the Democrats have not won 3 elections in a row. Not since Harry Truman.
And this is where we call you okay because it's quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good call.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
If Obama ran again, he probably would win.
Would he?
All right, so yeah. All right, so listen to this. All right, so on the Republican side, and holy cow, okay. I don't want to put you on the spot, but could you give us a quick rundown of the right and left? Are you familiar with that enough to give us a
Right.
quick rundown? All right, go.
So, I mean, the left, you got Hillary Clinton. On the right, you
Now,
have
what do you mean left? What do you mean?
The
What is
wing
that?
Left
of
wing.
the
Left
eagle.
Yeah.
wing.
So
Yeah.
what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
As far as
It's just the eagle, the
Liberal.
eagle wings.
left
the-
and
the-
right,
the-
like
so
left
the-
is in liberal, right is in conservative.
Okay, so the left wing is what? They believe in what?
Oh,
Liberal.
they're
More-
typically going to be more liberal, so
Yes.
they're going to be pro-choice,
Pro-choice
Correct.
government, big
Pro-choice,
government.
big government, more
Yeah.
entitlements. They're also going to
Yeah.
be
Which is way.
gay rights,
Which is
gay
good.
marriage, things of that nature. We mentioned, we did mention pro-choice.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? As a DJ, I had somebody call me today, and they want me to DJ their wedding, and it's 2 women. And I said, well, you know what? Luckily, I was joking with him. I said, luckily, I'm an indie welcomes everybody. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do your. I wouldn't be able to do your wedding. Rifra.
That's funny.
they kind of laugh.
It was
Yeah,
like,
that's a shirt that OK.
they let you like, yeah,
That's the shirt that OK has
Too
on.
soon.
Man, indie welcomes anybody, man. It's not too soon, man.
It
All
might be
right, so
too-
all right, and then the left side.
that we just covered.
I'm sorry,
that.
the right side is what?
So the right side of that is going to be more. They're certainly going to be anti-abortion. They're going to
Yeah.
be anti-gay marriage. They're going to be pro-gun rights. They claim that they're for small government, but like you've got to look at George W. Bush has only advocated for a much larger government.
Right.
So
and real quick, I want to explain to everybody what does big government and
The
small,
top 3%.
and small government means. Essentially, big government means more control over you.
well, as
Little
well as,
government means you on your own. Like, no, they
Right.
believe the conservatives believe that, you know what, you should be able to go out and get it on your own. I
But-
shouldn't have to give you anything.
But in all fairness, and
I'm
as
with
well
small
as
government.
the size of the governments, like of your agencies, underneath George W. Bush, the government agencies only grew, and we
Right.
established more.
But no, what I'm saying is, I'm
Yeah.
all for small government. Get out of my
I know,
business.
but that day and age is past. I
I
mean,
know,
I don't
I
think
know.
we're going to ever get to
Never,
return
dog,
to.
because we got too many drones and too many cameras and too much money has been. There's too much money involved to go back.
Well, and history's also shown us that the more liberties that a society's given up, you don't get those
You
back.
don't get them back, man.
You don't
Oh,
get
hey,
it
man. Remember the saying we used to say?
Yeah, those who give up security for freedom deserve neither. Benjamin
Yes.
Franklin.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's the good job.
Yeah, man. That's you know.
So that'd be the quick rundown. That's at least in theory what it's supposed to be.
All right, okay, Oscar Kilo, give us the rundown of the. Am I saying the right side?
Yeah, the right side. So far, the main 4 people that we have on the right side running, you of course have Jeb Bush. You've got Ron Paul.
He's winning.
I see, and I don't think
Ron Paul.
A
No,
lot.
Bush.
No, a lot of people say Jed Bush, and I'll
That's the
explain
only
later.
one.
I tell you what, wait, so you can run them down. Go
Mark Rubio and then Ted Cruz.
now. Listen up.
Those names, those other names that you said, no one knows.
Yes, they do. Rand
I
Paul.
know
for
Rand
sure.
Paul, but Rand Paul is he's
Ron Paul.
But that
Ron
too.
Paul.
No, I thought it was Rand. His
Ron.
name is
It's
Rand
Ron.
too.
It's
It's
Ron
wrong.
Paul.
It's wrong.
All right,
He's
so listen-
too. He's the Tea Party.
Right. He's not. Here's
So
this is going to
is
happen.
Ted Cruz.
All those guys are Tea Party except for Bush, pretty
Bush,
much.
Bush is winning.
So
dude.
I think they're going to cancel each other out, and Bush will be in there. And then you know what? Does Bush have a
Legacy.
colored woman?
No, not to
Are
my
you-
knowledge.
I-
I don't know.
I think Bush has a colored woman. I think we got to look that up.
We're looking at it. We're going to fact check that.
Yeah, we definitely got to fact check that.
Fact check
Can,
Hey.
you, can you please define colored?
She's a-
Non-pilgrim.
Right.
So she might be Hispanic or something. Although Rubio came right out and was like, "Hey, you know what? I love America. The fact that I'm from immigrants from Cuba that was housekeeping and putting on roofs and all this kind of nonsense, and I'm in here, man. I appreciate y'all." That's exactly how he came out. So what do you guys, the league? What do you guys think about that? Hey, folks, I tell you what's funny about the heavy hitters. We want the facts, so everybody's like checking. Check, hey man, Google. I'm sure you're blowing up right now because we're all over the place.
I mean, my thing is like this is all set up for Bush to win. It's set up for him to win, man.
You
Because,
think so?
Because it's like back in when if I'm not mistaken, Ralph Nader ran, and I think he ran with Bush Jr. Right,
Yeah, he did.
and the Nader is the reason why Kerry didn't win. It's because
Yep.
the Nader vote. because all those voters, instead of going to Kerry, went. I mean, if Nader wasn't involved,
No. You meant Al Gore.
Al Gore. That's right. My bad. Yeah, Al Gore would have won, but the Nader vote. It's like people didn't want to vote for neither one, so they voted for Nader. But if Nader wasn't involved, then they probably would have swung the Bush.
She's not one.
Well, she look, let me look at her.
Yeah, so she's brown skin.
He just denied the affair today. He's saying that it didn't happen, but she's like Department of Energy or something.
Boom, boom,
Down there.
But you know what? Though? I mean, but I don't find it. I don't think it's surprising because if you think about it, George Bush wanted Colin Powell to be his vice president, and Colin Powell turned him down.
Heck yeah,
And then Condoleezza, but he was Secretary of State, which is the third
man,
highest.
Them cats made mad money. I'm not gonna tell you right now.
Condoleezza Rice was the highest, like third. Well, she was Secretary of State. Man.
Hey, Bush,
third in line, man.
Bush, and what was the vice president's name at that point? Remember he shot old boy in the head.
Yeah, Cheney.
Bush, Cheney, and all them cats. They made so much money during the presidency with all the wars and stuff.
Everybody knows that Cheney was the real president.
You know what? They're the ones that made Oscar Kilo how he is today. Because he's crazy because of Bush and them.
Not really. I mean, Bush Senior has something to do with that.
Oscar Kilo is messed up because of Bush and them, man. He's not messed up, but I mean, he's a killer because of them.
Yeah,
I mean, he could be. He's a nice
allegedly.
guy, but. You see how he's looking at me like,
you really gonna say it on the radio?
Hey, now if you'd listened to the show last week, he's like, if anybody looks at my wife the wrong way, I will kill them. He said it. He said, matter of fact, he didn't say kill.
That's a mean
He
face.
said murder.
He got a face for a mean.
Hey
right
man, he's
there.
a ranger.
The face you make when somebody put your business on front on the podcast.
Hey, he's a ranger though.
Right.
He's a ranger. You know what? You look at him. He's one of those underestimated cats.
Acres will not be at the next show.
Right.
I'm cool.
Right.
Hey man, you know what? He's coming. I'm coming too. We'll see what happens. We both come in limping.
Will be no more.
Whatever. Hey, so check it out, man. It's a Heavy's radio show, and you know what? I don't know who you guys are going to vote for. I think that the folks that listen to us are all over the board. To be honest with you,
right.
I think they're Republicans, they're Democrats, or right to left, or whatever.
Do you realize that everything is about gang affiliation?
Talk to me.
Everything.
Man.
I mean, Democrats and Republicans are no different than Bloods and Crips, cops and robbers. I mean, it's all the same, dog. It's all about you represent your color, your flag, your symbols. It's your set. It's all the same, man. It's all the same, dog. So I mean, and the thing about it is nobody is willing to listen to the other side. Like to me,
that's not true.
Democrats
people here in Indianapolis.
What?
People here in Indiana.
What?
You included. People in Indiana, and guess what? You know what?
They all just passed here. Like that's not taking the other side.
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
In this table right now, we have someone from Northwest Indiana, which you're from, like Gary. The league is from Michigan City area, which is kind of similar.
North Central.
Oscar Kilo is from North Central, like
South
up there,
Bend.
South Bend area. And I'm from the capital city, and guess what? I think we all vote the same.
No, what I'm saying.
And none of us are straight ticket voters. I'm gonna say that right now.
No, I'm not.
None of us are straight ticket voters, and we all come from different areas, and we all different colors.
But
we all come from different families. Whereas, let me tell you this: your family's still intact. Me, listen to me. All my pops are dead. Not multiple, right? All my pops are dead, right? I'm out here on my own. Your mother and father are still together. Mm. These guys are brothers. Look at them; they don't even look the same. Who knows what the hell was going on? And I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm just
Family is still intact. Mom and pops.
I'm just kidding, right? Mom and pops still intact. Okay, what about you? Mom and pop still intact?
Yeah, absolutely.
Outstanding. See what I'm saying? But we all have similar thinking.
What I'm saying is
my papa was a Rolling Stone.
Democrats and Republicans, most people who are hard left or hard right, they don't see the other side no matter what.
No,
like,
they don't.
it could be standing you in your face.
I'm talking about the heavy hitters, and we from Indiana, and we are centrists.
Well, what I'm saying is, yeah, I agree. I'll probably be more.
You a centrist?
I'm central, but more liberal than I am, but I do find certain things very conservative.
No question.
Like I believe, I mean, it's certain things that I think that should be conservative. You know,
You've
but-
already demonstrated that, so
Yeah.
we don't need to get in there.
Like gun rights.
Yeah, I believe that you should be able to own a gun.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I tell you what, folks. Here's what we need to do. We need to jump off into some brews and reviews. All right.
Fast 7, which I think we talked about how
Do you have any
We
music?
did last
how
week.
over the top it was. And also, man, I'm gonna talk
Oh,
about.
we did talk about that. Is there any?
Last week.
I'm gonna talk about Daredevil, man,
Okay, so I
on
tell you what.
Netflix, man.
I tell you, why don't you talk about Daredevil? All right, get into that.
Man, Daredevil.
And then we also need to talk about the iPhone watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the
All right.
one thing
All
I
right,
want to
keep
kind of
going.
explain about the. No, it's not, dog. Trust me, dog. When you listen to the show, man, you can hear it, dog. Dog, you don't. I can hear myself fine. Can you hear me fine? Y'all headphones must be janky, dude, because I can hear myself perfectly. Anyway, as we move on, cutting it down. Because he asked me if we got some music. All right. So,
Now it's a perfect intro, though. Go.
yeah, but with the what you call it, man? Daredevil, man, is basically it's on Netflix. You know, you can kind of binge watch it. It's 13 episodes, so it's 13 hours of.
Already got a season up.
Netflix, they put them all out together.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and straight binge it, man. And I'm telling you, it is. I'm on episode 7 already. So you know, I'm putting a full 7 hours in like 2 days on that joint, yo. But it's graphic, man. It's not for the kids, man. It's definitely not kid friendly, unless you want to let your kids watch compound fractures, decapitations, and you know, some side boob every now and then. But I definitely give it no bruise, man.
No bruise.
No bruise, man. It is. I mean, I'm definitely like all in on Daredevil,
Wow.
man.
So
Daredevil.
on a scale of, I mean, we talked about Gotham.
No, you already said.
Well, you
already
can't
said
care
no
what
bruise.
it is.
We talked about the Flash.
Okay.
Is it comparable?
I would say it's more on the lines.
If you gave
of,
it no bruise, I mean, it's obviously.
I would believe
comparable.
it's more on the lines of the Arrow. When I talk about how like that, because he's a street villain, you know what I mean. But the thing is, it's a part of the Marvel universe because they talk about you know the Hulk. They talk about you know Iron Man. You know they know that they're there, so it's not like you know they're not.
It's not just the Daredevil and he's the only one that
Yeah,
exists.
no, it's part of the Marvel,
I got
but they're not in the show. But what happened with the Avengers? Because you know, in all the stuff, everything happened in New York. Every show talks about New York being destroyed, New York being torn down by the Avengers. So so with Daredevil series, they talking about rebuilding New York, and so now it's all about those contracts, and that's where the Kingpin and all these guys coming in to hell because this takes place in Hell's Kitchen, New York.
Right.
So that's kind of like his area, you know. Because if you notice, like Spider-Man, he's more like I think it's like Manhattan, and then you got like other villains that have different boroughs where they kind of operate in. So like basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna spin this off into a female series. I think her name is like Jennifer Jones or something. She's a comic book. You know, they're doing her, and it's like the Punisher. So all these street level villains will start getting their own kind of like Netflix series. Is what Marvel's doing to kind of tie them in to.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I
man.
can dig that.
They tying them all in, man, to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, man. So basically, you got for your kid friendly, you got the Agents of Shield, you know, and your movies. But if you want something dark, yeah, man, Daredevil is with it, bro.
So if you want something dark, Daredevil is
like I'm blind dark.
Yeah, I'm like GM will definitely appreciate this show.
He'll appreciate it.
GM. Shout out to GM, man.
Because the
dude, the thing,
hero is blind and he picks the NCAA winner, and we got to buy him.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, you got Rosario Dawson in the movie, man. And
Rosario.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
Hey, check this out, folks. This is the Heaviest Radio Show, man. You're listening.
Yeah.
This is Moose A Big House. I'm up in the house, and I got A Jeezy up in here. Cousin Rob, we miss you, man. We don't know, you know, he's flying solo right now.
Donde Cousin Rob.
Oscar Kilo, man, you up in here. Whatever, man. Oscar Kilo, you up in there. And the league is with us tonight.
The league,
man.
No doubt.
Yeah, the
We
league
need-
is
we
with
need-
us.
we need to get
You know what's going to happen? We know what I'm going to do. I'm going to say it right now.
We need some theme
I'm going to
music, man.
produce a show that is the league's own. Like I would just produce it, and
No,
they
I'm telling you,
they
man.
will go ham on
I'm
it.
gonna go ahead and say it like this, man. Coming in 2016, man, we're gonna have
Not even 2016.
Well, no,
I'm
what I'm
talking-
saying is,
you know what?
You
Wait,
cut me off
No, 'cause
before I
boy,
got to mine.
No, you cut me off. I was already
All right.
talking.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to produce a show for
Mm-hmm.
the league, man. I'm talking in the next two weeks or so.
Next
where,
2 weeks.
Where they have their own thing, man. I'm just going to produce it. So I'm going to get together with these guys, and we're going to have a show called The League
Of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's going to be, it's going to be their show, and they can do whatever they want. I will just produce it on independent radio. Are you guys with that, man?
I'm definitely for that.
I like that,
Definitely.
man. I like that. And I can already imagine it's going to be like a barbecue at the compound, and then here we go with the show and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, all right, so hey, check us out, man. You can also you can call in 317-67.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Again, that number's 317-67.
Heavy.
Yeah, you can find us on Facebook at Heavy Hills Radio Show, Instagram Heavy Hills Radio Show. You can also catch us on Twitter at Heavy
Underscore.
Hitters.
Underscore.
Yeah, that's us,
That's
man.
the way you blew
Hey, hey, man. I tell you what, we've talked about, man.
All right, we get to the Apple Watch.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. All right, so
Sweet. I'm getting one.
Oscar Kilo, I want one myself.
Yeah.
Now I can't afford the gold one. That's $1,200. I'm not doing that.
Sorry,
No, try 12,000.
Is that what it was? The
Yeah,
gold one
it's
or
not
something?
1,200. It's 12,000.
dude, there's
Oscar Kilo, tell us all
That's
about
not a
it.
Rolex,
Quit
dude.
being cool. Go.
Cheap joint. The cheapest one is like $560.
Yeah,
bucks.
The
Like
cheapest one, the cheapest one.
the athletic one.
Yeah.
I have no clue which
Yeah,
one it
the-
is, but
the
I
Then here we
athletic one's the
go.
cheapest.
Then I'm
one.
going to just say that it's the biggest waste. One, we all got to keep in mind here, none of these Apple Watches are waterproof. None. So, like, you're washing your hands at a sink and you've got $600. Like, any watch worth of salt that's over $200, damn well better be waterproof.
true.
And anything that it can do, so can your phone. So, I mean, are you that lazy as hell that you'd be like, oh, wait a minute, it's a good thing I got this app on my watch?
I think it's more so. I think for me, it's more so the different screens, the different technology on your watch. That you can do kind of different stuff. Like, I wouldn't talk it to the joint. And the fact that you say it's $12,000, I will not be
No,
getting
that's
one.
the gold one, but the cheapest one still, the entry model starts at
Yeah.
$560.
and it's cheap.
Mark my words, I think that it's not going to work out that well for him. Here's why. The iPhone works because you can get it financed on your cell provider's finance plan.
Right.
It's essentially
Insurance.
insurance and all that. That Apple Watch, you got to go into the Apple store and get it, and you can't finance it with your cell phone provider. So how are people going to be able to shell out, here's $600, bam, I'm done.
I would just might get tired of it on Craigslist.
Well, somebody is, because right now they are on back order, and
Right.
they are sold out completely.
Every brand, like from the top brand to the lowest brand.
They're
yeah.
all the same brand.
the thing is, man,
I
there
mean, you know what I mean. Like
the thing
every
is, people
level,
understand-
Model.
Every
level,
style,
yeah.
every
there's
style that
other
they-
watches out there besides like the Galaxy and all that, but there's an LG that's just as dope
Right.
as the iPhone
But
watch.
it doesn't.
No, it's all
They
Bluetooth.
have to be compatible.
It's
to
all Bluetooth. Yeah, it's all. All you need is a Bluetooth connectivity to have it connect to your
don't know.
Right.
your watch.
I was in Best Buy. I was in some store. We got to quit giving all those guys free pub. But I was in a store and they told me maybe the
Shoot,
wrong
we need to give it to
information.
H.H. Greg.
Maybe the wrong. I can't stand it. You
No,
know what?
I don't know how
This
they-
Moose-
I don't know how
this
they
Moose
open- how
gave
the
Big
Circuit-
House. I am not a fan of H.H.
No,
Greg.
how
I'm
does
telling
Circuit
you.
City close and H.H. Greg is open?
I don't even know.
And I've never seen I've never seen cars.
I've been to H.H. Greg and I didn't buy anything and I'm mad at him.
Even the one on the north side.
The
like
one in
big-
Greenwood?
No,
No,
the
I'm saying
one on the north side.
The
That's
big
their home
one.
office.
The
I
big
bought
one,
something from there.
There's never any cars there.
No, I you know what?
It is parked next to a car dealership.
Hey, you know what? I got something from the big H.H. Greg. The big one on
They're
96th
expensive,
Street.
man.
On 96th Street,
Uh-huh,
but
yeah.
anywhere else, no, I'm not doing
You
it.
know what's crazy too? The reason why I like H.H. Greg is because when you walk in, I feel like I'm buying a car. Like I can't just browse around by myself. It's like as soon as you walk in, hi, may I help you?
No.
Yeah, then let me show you around. Like,
Oh,
nah, dude. Like I've been in the electronics store before, man.
Hey, Jeezy, if you want to go browse by yourself, go to the one in Greenwood. They won't bother you at all. Because I tell you what, I went to the one in Greenwood after now. Okay, so I went to the phone booth and I went to H.H. Gregg. The lowest person on the totem pole after 45 minutes came to me like, "Hey, do you need something?" I'm like,
I did.
Yeah. 40 minutes ago, I needed something. I'm done with y'all now. I'm out.
So I want to point something out. I just
What's
pulled
your
up
name? What's your name, man?
This is Oscar Kilo. I've just pulled up an article in Forbes that was written today, and they're already predicting, and this is through various consumer reporting agencies, that it'll fail. Here's one thing that I didn't know until just now. You've got to charge that watch every 8 hours.
That's weak.
Here's the other thing. It's only compatible with the iPhone 5 and 6, which is only about 38% of all iPhone users. So do the math.
So not the iPad, not the
Only
iPad Air.
the 5 and the 6.
Not your Mac notebook.
Nope.
Oh, that's weak.
So, what they're saying in this Forbes article is that it's going to crash. And then the other thing is, too, when they opened it up, all the other, iPad, all those devices you just mentioned, as well as even the iPhone, even when the 6 came out, there was always a line outside of the door at that main New York Apple Store.
Apple Store, right.
They didn't even have a line. They said it was only a handful of people.
Well, no, the reason they didn't have a line, though, is because Apple made it so that it was mostly online orders.
Right.
That's the only reason they did that.
But they're just saying that it's not going to go well. So, again, I think most people, if you're going to appeal to a much larger Apple users,
yeah, no doubt.
5 and 6 is only 38%, which I would have thought that number would have been a lot higher, but that's a very low. And the fact that it's only going to charge for 8 hours, who has the ability to have that watch and then charge it?
Right.
Your phone barely has enough.
Oh, the watch lasts for almost 2 days. I'm
Right.
on that all day long.
But my thing is, why is it most watches are cellular powered, dog? I don't get that. I get a Rolex that never cuts off.
Well, and I have a watch on my arm right now that
A Citizen?
as I move, no, it's a Bulova. I only Bulova. But as I move, that's what
you're
charges
fancy.
it. It doesn't have a battery or anything. So as I move, that's what charges the battery.
Yeah. So how can your watch have that and not Apple? That's ridiculous,
Right.
man.
They don't want to do it like that.
This watch was $450, and it's waterproof, and I can dive like 1,000 meters in it. Not that I would.
Are you
but
doing that?
No, I'm not.
I mean,
doing
you are a pilgrim, so you might do stuff like that. Hey, speaking of that, have you guys seen the video with Tom Brady?
Yeah, throwing the first pitch.
No, not the first pitch
whoop,
when he was in vacation and he did the
cliff
cliff diving.
Cliff diving.
What do you think about that, man?
I would do it. I'm Tom Brady.
You would do that?
I would do it if I was just Jeezy. I would do it.
You a brother? I'm not jumping off.
Well,
that.
I'm doing it.
as AKA Big House said earlier, I'm colored.
Yeah.
and I'm not jumping off a cliff.
I'm
into
not
the
doing
water.
it.
I'm colored now. I'll jump off the cliff. I've done it. So, I guess.
Really? What was it like?
Man, it's a
Did you ever go
rush,
swim in
man.
Lake Michigan?
I saw it on the
You swam in
Ronson
Lake
report.
Michigan?
It's very dangerous.
Huh?
I've never swam in
You
Lake
never
Michigan.
swim in Lake Michigan?
I've lived there.
That's ridiculous.
A
I
quarter
swim
of
in-
my life, and I've never swum.
Yeah, I
in
swim
Lake
in Lake Michigan.
I-
Every time I go to the crib, it's warm.
I swam in Lake Michigan. I'm not mad about that. Hey, so you.
So I whitewater raft.
Wait. So you guys are totally okay with these mad sports guys jumping in the water like that?
Why wouldn't I be? Dog, they live in a dream, man.
Well, but here's what he's trying to bring up. It's no different than Ben Roethlisberger driving around on a motorcycle with no helmet. You're spending millions of dollars. and you're
Again,
doing-
I'm a GAM, a grown ass man. Now, I'm gonna do what I want to do. He can do that. Like the one dude was like for the Lions. He was on an airplane, standing up on an airplane. Did y'all see that video? He played for the Lions. He flew on the airplane. He crawled out of the airplane onto the wing, and stood up on the wing as it was flying.
Hey, so that's silly to me. Put it this way, that's the same thing. This crazy news, man, where this dude saw an armadillo, right, and he shot the armadillo. Well, hey, see, and he
But only
talk about it.
I'm saying only in Georgia does a guy shoot at an armadillo, ricochets, hits his mother-in-law
As
in
she's
the
sitting-
trailer
As she's sitting in a recliner chair
in
the back.
a mobile home, a.k.a. a trailer park.
Whiskey Tango.
That's got Whiskey Tango written all over it.
Hey, man, how do you explain that? Well, how did your mother-in-law get shot? Well, I shot an armadillo.
Well, I got this armadillo
Yeah?
on a fence line.
Yeah, okay, I saw it.
And I saw that son bitch, and I just said, gotta shoot it. Gotta shoot. Gotta do it.
Hey, man, I have my 22 out there, my rifle.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta
what I
shoot
gotta
that
do.
son bitch.
Hold on 1 second. I had to spit real quick.
Ba-ding.
Hey,
And then it just goes right down there through there and hit the screen door and shot my mother-in-law.
that doesn't even make any sense to me, man.
Only in Georgia, though. Only in
And so, all right, so folks, this is the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We are live at the front page in downtown Indianapolis. We're on the corner where
Not tricking.
we're on the corner where Delaware meets Mass Ave and New York, man. This is a great place. You guys need to come there. The wings are extraordinary. You can order the Heavy Hitters wings. They'll look at you funny, and then they'll give them to you. We are working on Jeezy Juice.
Jesus, I'm working on my concoction.
We're working on Jeezy Juice tonight.
We're not quite there yet. We're not
And
quite
I tell you
there.
what, and if you want an Angry Moose, it's already ready.
It's already
All right,
there.
It's already ready.
Tried and true.
Yeah, it's already ready.
Not in beta.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
mine's still in beta,
It's not in
though.
beta.
It's 100%
Hey,
beta.
I tell you what, we got the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen here, man. We appreciate them. This is Moose. This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House. And for it, we still got some what the heck?
But here's a question before we head out. that
Uh-oh.
I want to ask everybody.
Oh,
This is
go.
Oscar Kilo. So you got this guy that fell asleep. He was supposed to be working up there on Alaska Airlines there underneath the airplane. Falls asleep, comes to, starts banging on the airline like, hey, I'm awake. And then they have to do a emergency landing in Seattle. Has anyone at the table here ever had a job where you snuck a nap or slept maybe when you're supposed to be working?
Yeah. I have.
Okay.
All the time.
Tell us about it.
I mean, I used to work at a group home, so when the kids go to sleep,
You're out.
Oh yeah, I used to do my little tours. You had to walk around and check the rooms, and when you come back, I'm in the chair. I'm out.
I used to work at a tungsten metal factory, and plenty of times I've fallen asleep standing up, and somebody's walked by me and asked me, "What are you doing?" And I tell them I'm praying.
I love it.
So same rip like Jeezy, Smokey, in a group home, kids asleep. Supposed to be doing the 10-minute bed checks. I fall asleep for about 25.
Yeah.
I wake up, I check on them, and I hit right back.
I'm sure I've done that in the past. Can't remember.
You just get naked at work. You don't fall asleep at
Well,
work.
I don't
pocket
get
nuts.
naked.
Okay, all right.
I don't
Well,
get naked.
I mean, when I was in high school, I had a job at Menards, and I went back to the shelving units, and I built me a cubby up on the second shelf, and I'd sleep. And every time they paged me, because I was in the largest apartment, that's when I wake up and I come down and be like, oh, it's helping somebody out.
Hey, you know
I
what?
got away with that
hilarious.
for
That's
months.
awesome.
I got away with that for months.
Good job, man. Good for you. And you know what? I'm tripping.
It was fired on month 2.
Because
No, I kept that job.
my freshman year of college in the summertime, I worked at a movie theater and I was a cleaning crew. So like we literally started at like 2:33 in the morning. So you can imagine being a freshman in
Yeah.
college. I'm coming off the party, going to work, and then I like, hey, you on the vacuum? I'm like, cool. I vacuum down to like 17
And I'm out.
and go to sleep. I think I quit the same day I was gonna get fired. Anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, this is Moose again, Big House, man. We up in here definitely for the Heaviest Radio Show. For AGZ, man, we also got Cousin Rob. He's out here today. Oscar Kilo, man. Okay, we call him now. We got the League
No
of
doubt.
Extraordinary Gentlemen, man. Check
No
us
doubt.
out, man. We're coming back on the B-side. We are where you are.
Get comfortable.
Come on in.
Your mind. Pocket nuts.